Hi, you guys, I'm back. It's me, Star the Oracle, the Karma Goddess, and I decided to do this read for Pisces. I have your deck pre-laid because it's easier to get right into what's going on. I asked some questions about an area that you may be conflicted with at this time, just to kind of get a general see about where you are, and then later on in the video, sometimes it happens during the read, I'm going to be honest, but I'm going to give you some advice about how to overcome this obstacle that may have caused you some type of mental conflict or indecisiveness. Alright, so getting right into it, Pisces. Pisces, I have here for your first card, the Empress. The Empress is a motherly being. She could be a baby mother, baby mama. She is abundant, and she gets what she manifests what she wants. She makes happen what she wants to happen. So this energy is awakened to or looking at cutting something out that may no longer be serving them, or in search of some type of clarity, some type of truth that this Queen of Swords is in. Now, this Queen of Swords don't play. She cut out what she cuts, okay? She cuts out what it is that she no longer needs in her life. So she's thinking about cutting something out and walking away from something. Excuse me, guys. That has brought forth unhappiness. Give me 1 minute. That has brought forth unhappiness and may have them feeling like this offer that could have been slow moving or could have taken a long time, but this offer that has come in of toxic energy or toxicity, however you want to define it, has someone feeling, binded or trapped. A change or transformation, whichever one you want to use, but a change has come about that caused conflict. Someone may be fighting right now. Could be a group of people. Something could be going on involving a group of people, but it's caused conflict in their happiness or their family that could have caused some type of backstabbing or pain. To derive from this situation. Someone is looking at what has manifested or what has been catered to from the past, from a past union. Because Pisces, that may be causing them some type of confliction that has them wondering, waiting, and weighing their options in this commitment. This Pisces. Okay, so now I think I'm going to see what is Pisces waiting on. What is Pisces waiting on? What is Pisces waiting on? What is Pisces waiting on, ancestors? Pisces is waiting on someone to make a decision. On this page of love, or this is the page of love. On this situation of this, someone is waiting on somebody to make a decision to offer love, step up, or something to that effect, to bring forth some type of healing. Stability, foundation, or to come together. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, you guys. Please omit that which I had said last, because this is not for this. This is someone is waiting for, I'm sorry. This is the Four of Swords that I was reading to you from the Four of Wands. I apologize, but the Four of Swords said this person could be waiting for rest, but I'm going to go with growth. It's more suitable. This person could be resting, waiting for growth, retreating, taking a time out, letting things be. So someone could be making a decision about a love offer that maybe they're waiting to evolve. They're waiting to grow. They're waiting to evolve and grow. Someone is standing in their power. And they're taking a stand at this time to turn inward and analyze, to turn inward and look at what is Pisces turning inward to look at. What is Pisces turning inward to look at? But it's Pisces turning inward to look at. So I've shuffled. And I've only come forward with the ancestors have only given us one more card. So Pisces is turning inward about maybe some legal matter. Or maybe some justice being brought for, maybe some justice being brought to them. I'm just going to say that. Maybe Pisces is turning inward to see. If I said Aries, I do apologize, but this is a Pisces read. I don't think I did, but if I did, please excuse me. But Pisces wants justice for something, or could be they're making a decision about a page of love. They're taking some time maybe to heal and stand in their power to look at getting justice for themselves. Could be getting like I said, either getting justice for themselves in some type of way. Excuse me, little dust bunny. They're turning inward. I don't know why I didn't look here. They're turning inward to maybe find balance. This that's the one thing that I did left out. So they could either be turning in to find some type of balance within themselves, or looking at some type of way that justice could be served for all that may have manifested or came about during this toxic time. This could very well be some type of karmic situation that someone seems to be coming out of. Pisces, you showed up in your own read. It says because Pisces knows. This is the High Priestess. This is also a Piscean card. It says Pisces knows that they have been left out in the cold about something, or maybe wasn't told the complete truth about something. Pisces knows instinctively what's going on with the situation. Why does Pisces feel left out in the cold? Why does Pisces so Pisces feel that there was no balance? I want to be on it. I don't like to just tell y'all from the top of my head, although I could. I really want to be on point with y'all. That's why I look. And there is no give and take. Pisces feels that there is no balance and there is no give and take from this offer that this Queen of Cups energy, which is a very intuitive, emotionally invested, loving, empathic, vulnerable type of energy. But I hate to say it, sometimes, for the sake of this read, sometimes the Queen of Cups could be paying just a little bit too much attention to their own cup, to their own what it is that they want on their own. They're not giving and taking and giving balance or of love, of support. And maybe someone just feels unfulfilled. See, Pisces wants balance, emotional balance. Pisces seems not to want to be going through this bondage that this person is giving. And Pisces wants to break free, heal from the situation, and get themselves some emotional balance. They want to move away. This is also could be read as a victory or success of some kind. But Pisces wants to move away. Ride out if you would like that term better. And they want to refuse this offer of maybe a new beginning coming in. They don't want whatever someone is trying to offer them to transform into anything. They don't want a rebirth. They don't want a resurgence of this energy. They don't want to take this offer anymore. They no longer want this offer. They don't want this offer of stability, or what may be seeming as if it's stability. Maybe someone is, this is just, because this is not really dealing, I'm saying this is someone that is grounded in how they feel about something. So maybe Pisces is grounded in this belief. Maybe they are grounded and they're actually embodying this energy. Like, no, I don't want what you're trying to give me. Maybe they're having to say this a lot. I'll just keep what I have. You know, whatever it is that I got, I'll just hold on to that. And you can keep whatever it is you're trying to give me. I'll just keep whatever it is that I have accumulated for myself. And you can keep whatever that is over there. You take that right on back to whoever or whatever. You know, Pisces can tell you some things. And Pisces, I don't really know too many Pisces that bite their tongues. Pisces will let you have it. So I can literally see Pisces being like, yo, you can keep whatever that is you got over there. What I have here is what I'm going to work with. I'm going to hold on to this right here. You can keep that, whatever you got over there, and I'm going to keep what this is that I have here. Guidance for Pisces. No. Where is Pisces? That Pisces may need some guidance. But someone is steadily trying to give Pisces this offer of love, of someone is steady trying to give Pisces something that could potentially or either appear, and I only keep saying only appear because of this devil energy that's up here. So, but someone is trying to make Pisces an offer of love. And this is a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio card. And it says that the King of Cups is someone that's standing their power, open to emotion, love, gratitude, support, maturity, maturity, emotionally maturity, or mature. And it's open to their emotions. But if you look at this King Cup face, maybe Pisces doesn't want this pentacle. Pisces doesn't want this offer that someone could be trying to force Pisces to take, or someone is steady trying to make someone take an offer, make an offer, make an offer. Take this cup. I know you don't want this cup. I know you don't want it, but, you know, I know you really don't want this cup, but take this cup. Anyway, you know. And they could be maybe coming in a little forceful with this energy. Where is it that Pisces needs advice? What is going on with this King of Cups energy concerning Pisces? What is going on with this King of Cups energy concerning Pisces? So it says that Pisces may be standing in their power and no longer cutting out Okay, yeah, that's from that spread. I have to make sure. Or no longer telling the truth. Though somebody is no longer cutting out someone is no longer being blunt. Someone feels like they need to take their power back. First, I'm sorry, you guys, because I didn't even come over here and pick up this card first. And this was the first card that came out. So someone is feeling like they need to take their power back. This makes a lot more sense. Someone needs to take their power back and stop no longer holding. Maybe someone is holding their tongue. I don't know why I want to say that, but someone needs to stop. Give me a few minutes. Give me a few minutes. Not even a few minutes, a hot minute. Pisces, because I want to look at this first, and the way that I'm holding it up is not allowing me to see what it is that I want to see. Someone is taking their... Someone feels like they need to take their power back in the situation. And stop being afraid to express themselves about the lack of work about the lack of effort that they may be seeing from a situation. They are no longer looking back at this situation. They no longer want to fight for this situation. And they are cutting out what is no longer serving them in this situation, and could be quite truthful about it. As I was saying earlier, they could be coming with a tongue as sharp as a sword to let someone know how they feel about what has been taking place and what hasn't been given to them, and what it is that they need. To change in this situation, or they could have already done made a decision, but they done had enough. And we out of here. I'm just cutting my losses. I'm going to hold on. I'm going to gather whatever I got left. I'm going to hold on to that. I ain't think about this here. I ain't think about this person either. I'm going to cut my losses to get out of here. Maybe someone is just feeling like the energy from this union, partnership, or family situation is beginning to be a burden. And they want to leave so that they can find something more harvesting. That's why they're cutting this situation out. Because it came in with some toxic situation. It's a toxic situation. So Pisces, you know, my high priestesses and high priest, they know. When it's time to get on through. When someone is no longer giving them or showing, like the ancestors have blessed us with in this message, when they're no longer showing or making an effort to how can I say this? When they're no longer making the effort to make you feel like you're wanted or welcome in this situation, and maybe someone is just looking at what's best for them. They're looking at what's best for them, and they're trying to figure out how to get to the point that they need to be at to procreate better than this bondage to the situation has caused. And I start the Oracle, the Karma Goddess, my Pisces. I'm here to tell you, because you are so intuitive, I don't see an indication in your reading whatsoever that you didn't know what it is that you wanted. Except maybe you was just a little binded in the situation. But there are different things that can cause binding, Pisces. I don't know what could be causing binding to this situation. Maybe you live with this person. I'm not sure, Pisces, but whatever it is, release yourself. take that power back that you want and that you deserve. Pisces. What is it that Pisces can do, ancestors, to take power back over their circumstances? What is it that Pisces can do to take power back in this situation? Good old H2O. But what is it that Pisces can do? Ancestors, I, my spirit guides, the Most High. What is it that Pisces can do excuse me, Pisces? At the bottom of the deck, we have Chrome Resurrection. How this part of the reading normally works, I read the cards to you. I read some of them because you have a good bit, but I read some of them from my Methodical Goddess Tarot book with Goddess Mother Aset. And we bring forth intuitive advice that can help you along your path tonight. And what we're asking for Pisces is to see what it is that they can do to take power back over their situation. So, without further ado, we're going to get into the reading. First up, I have Mother Regeneration. I have Confusion. I have Pessimism. I have Child Innocence. Power. Fire, which is forgiveness. I apologize, I'm saying the first word of the one. Forgiveness. Isolation. And Wise Woman. Someone, I'm not wishing this on somebody, but I have to say this because I saw this in two forms. Someone may be pregnant. The Empress is pregnant. And Mother Sophia, this wise woman, is also pregnant. If you are pregnant, maybe you have a special baby in there. Might be an enlightened one. A beautiful bundle of light may be coming from you. Regardless, and this is only for certain people, I don't know. But regardless of your situation, look at this light coming from Mother Sophia's stomach. You might have an enlightened starseed in you. Regardless of how your situation may be perceived. This baby may come to bring to this world a light that is not even ready for, honey. Okay? All right. So, Pisces, without further ado, let's get into it. My first card is Mother Regeneration. I'm going to try not to hold y'all too long. I'm feeling like I'm sounding like the pastor. When the pastor know he just going too far in on the sermon, and he just go on and on. So I'm going to try not to sound like the pastor, but I'm going to try not to hold y'all too long. But, you know, I got to get what's meant for you to you. We want to get you back functioning mentally, physically, you know, all around. So without further ado, we're going to go Mother of Fire, Regeneration. Sagittarius. The Mother of Fire is the Kundalini goddess of power, the embodiment of regeneration by fire. She brings the rising Kundalini force that lights up the cells and transmutes the DNA into purified wholeness. Her flame of renewal brings healing and new form on earth. She comes to you at this time of your life when regeneration is needed on your sacred path to wholeness. Open to her restorative fire of primal creation and witness the renewal of your entire being. She will regenerate your vitality and revive your will, returning you to completeness and power. There's nothing really I can say about this deck, but I will highlight that a renewal of some kind, a renewal may bring healing and new form to your situation. That will return to you your complete power. Because we are in search of trying to see how you can take your power back from the situation. That's all that needs to be said about that one. This next card is criticism. Excuse me. Why am I saying criticism? Wait a minute, Pisces. 1 minute, Pisces, because I know what's going on. Freeze frame. I'm back. I'm back. I had to go get something to burn my coat on without y'all. I know what's going on. I know what's going on. Everything got hold on. Give me 1 second, Pisces. Cheap lighters, boy. I want you to get this, Pisces. We're going to make sure you get it anyway. Anyway, Pisces. Confusion. See, and I was just having some confusion as I said that card. Maybe you are having some type of mental confusion, Pisces. Maybe something is conflicting you. confusion. Just an air card. Eight of Wind, confusion, which is Jupiter in Gemini. The painful confusion that this woman feels is reflected in her face, which is riddled with chaos and painful indecision. She is of two or several minds, mentally torn and desperately trying to get a grip. She is showing you that when there are too many factors and no clear choices, that it is not time to make a decision. Now, the wisest course of action is to give your mind a break and let it take a back seat where it belongs. This is no time to be over analytical. Deep trust in life's process is being called for. Know that when it is time to make a decision, or you need clarity of mind, that the way will be shown to you. So if you are working your mind a little bit over working your mind, Pisces, and you just trying to figure out this, trying to figure out that, trying to figure out this, and trying to figure out that, maybe you just need to take a break, take a woosah, have a minute, and allow an answer to come to you, because we as people don't realize that we may be waiting for an answer for something. And who knows about analyzing something more than a Virgo? Oh my God. Not to talk about myself, because this is not about Virgo. This reading is about Pisces. But I'm saying that to say that I know about this analyzation process. Sometimes we may keep going through different answers, and the answer could literally be sitting right in our faces, but because we keep looking at this aspect and that aspect and this aspect and that aspect, we can't even see what's the most logical right in front of us. So maybe someone needs to take a break and allow an answer to derive from all this mental pressure that you're putting on yourself. Give yourself time to process what's going on. Maybe take some time to yourself and get a clearer perspective of what's really taking place. That this confusion can be removed from you entirely, okay? And your next card is literally right beside it, which is crazy because all these cards in this deck, 7 and 8 are both here, but it's declining and it's one less than the other. So maybe some aspects of this situation may have you pondering upon a past act. How can I say this? I want to say this clearly. Some aspects of this situation could have you declining or going backwards in your actions or in your life, maybe on your goals. I don't know. That's not for everybody, but sometimes when I see two numbers in the same set and they're in order and maybe they're going backwards, like 8 and 7, you know, Sometimes I think that maybe maybe you feel like something about the situation has you depleting of something. Maybe your mind, your money, your balance, your emotional, mental state. I don't know. But I done been eating these right in y'all face. I'm gonna tell y'all what it is at least. These are espresso beans covered in chocolate. I've been taking them to see if they work. I'll let you know in a few minutes if they give energy. No. So, back to the read. Seven of Wind, pessimism, Moon and Aquarius. A woman imagines herself to be stuck inside a box-like prison of her own making. Her pessimism has created a mental outlook of self-imposed limitation. She is projecting these attitudes into her world, and they are reflected back to her. She has trapped herself in the 7 dimensions of hell on earth, even though in reality she could walk out of her self-made prison at any time. This card serves as a stark reminder that how you perceive your world and the attitudes you hold towards others determine the quality and choices of your life. Being boxed into a limited hellish reality can show addiction to negativity and pessimism. Explore and root out habit patterns in yourself of anticipating the worst possible outcome and finding negative qualities in others. Now is the time to give thanks for all you have with a positive new perspective and change on your world. So maybe you've been letting your mind ramble and rumble about what could be wrong with the person, what just doesn't seem right about a person, about some situation that you are dealing with. And it literally, because here it is again. Remember, we had you blocked and trapped with the 8 of Swords back at my rider deck. Now we have you literally stuck in a box. So maybe you're in some type of mental conflict about someone or something. Maybe you're trying to find something wrong with the situation that may not be wrong. Or maybe you're just feeling like you're trapped. Because, see, I do want to take some time out and say this. Do you see this box that this woman is imagining herself to be in? Do you see this box? Really? This woman is literally balled up inside of this box, and she's keeping herself from getting out. Because if she really wanted to get out, all this woman would have to do was stand up, and the box couldn't contain her at her full size, at her full capacity. But being that she's balling herself up inside of this box, it's like she's keeping herself in here for some type of reason unknown to her own. Because she's confused about why she's even in here. The card before this is confusing. She's confused about why she's even in this situation in the first place. But I will say that whatever circumstance that you're finding yourself in, that you feel trapped in, just like this box that this woman is envisioning herself to be in. You can get out at any time. All you have to do is stand up and get out. That's it. Pisces, you are protected. This is child innocence. Or maybe a child needs to be protected. Someone needs to be protected. But this card deals with protection and shielding. So you're being shielded right now. And you're protected right now for whatever harm this situation is trying to bring about upon you. You are going to be okay, Pisces. You just need to give yourself a break and time to analyze how to escape this box. But you are shielded, or you are being protected from this. Give your ancestors thanks and let them know that you appreciate them, and give them permission to come in and help you with this situation, because they are there. And just like this baby in the middle of this ocean, they're shielding you from whatever evil is trying to get to you. Look what's going on with this baby. And this baby is just safely sleeping in the middle of down there a typhoon going on in the middle of this ocean. And can't a damn thing touch you. Okay? So just keep that in mind. You want to take your power back in a situation. You're looking at the power that you want to get from this situation, but you really need to be searching yourself for things that you may not be forgiving yourself or others about. Honestly, looking within yourself and asking the questions, is there anything that you may be holding grudges on with someone in a situation that is stopping you from giving them the love that you need to give, or stopping you from giving yourself the attention that you need to give? Because see, sometimes when we hold these grudges, we don't realize that we focus so much on these other entities and these other beings outside of ourselves that we're not even giving ourselves the time that we need. See, now you're feeling trapped in this. See, we're not giving ourselves the time that we need to, how can I say, Pisces, evolve and let that old shit go where it need to go. Sometimes when we don't forgive people, and not saying that you got to be all happy-go-lucky with them. You don't have to do all of that. You know what's best for you, High Priest and Priestess. You know what's best for you, okay? If it ain't fitting to you, don't do it, but you still need to analyze what has you holding on to this anger. What has you holding on to this grudge? Do you even remember what it is? Do you even remember what actually did it for you? You need to analyze these things and then let them go. Look at these things and let them go, okay? And again, we're at isolation. Isolation says that you feel like you're alone in this situation. You're feeling like you're alone in this situation, whatever it may be that you're facing. You feel like you have no support. You feel like no one is there. But if you look at this crow has his head turned away from people who are actually there, or friends, family that is actually there. And it has a screwed perception of what is really taking place here. It's looking at everyone else like they're leaving. But what is actually going on here is this crow is just choosing not to join them. So maybe you have help coming in from outside forces that you're not taking. And you're sitting and you're saying to yourself, well, I'm alone in this situation and I don't have anybody. Pisces, that's not true. It's your perception of things. Stop feeling like that. Let the people that are reaching out, trying to help you in your crisis or maybe your situation or whatever it is. Maybe you just need someone to talk to. Maybe you need somebody to speak to and you shutting people out left and right. Pisces, let somebody in and stop feeling isolated because you aren't. It's your perception of things at this time. Okay? You are wise. You are pregnant and abundant with creativity, success, peace, wisdom, knowledge, finance. We're going to deal away. We're going to deal away with that lack mindset. You are fertile with whatever it is that you need. Okay? Good night, you guys. I'm out of here, Pisces. I hope you enjoyed your reading.